Orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, where last left off on a cliffhanger and pretty interesting information that we found out. And looks like, unfortunately, we're not gonna have Ansur on our side unless he gets resurrected somehow in, I don't know, the last battle or what's gonna happen. Now, off screen, I did a bit of organizing the inventory and whatnot. Again, split up the health potions, make a couple of elixirs. Yeah, it was Spearless Focus, Arcane Cultivation for level 3 spell slot extra. And I kind of decided to put some scrolls that I think at this point it's like low chances I'll end up using them. And now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna put the Burning Hands as well. What I mean by that, I'm gonna sell them, because at this point it feels like I'm not gonna do too much with, for example, the Scroll of Burning Hands, like 3 to 18 damage. Yeah, sure, if there's like 3 or 4 mobs that have like 5 health or really low, could be useful, but I'm doing a lot of damage with other things. So I just think it might be a bit of a waste of an action when I can use something else entirely and do more damage. So that's why I'm gonna clear some of them. Disguise Self, Speak with the Dead the same, because I have the amulet for the Speak of the Dead. I can just swap it, and then I have Mask of the Shapeshifter if I need to use on myself. I am gonna keep the one that disguises all my party, that puts disguise on all my party. And yeah, I kind of need to clear some of these scrolls out here. I need to clear 3 more rows. As you can see, it doesn't show any red arrow. That means I have more stuff I can use. So therefore, if I leave it like this, I clear out 3 more columns, and then I can keep it like this, and then there's not going to be any red arrows showing that I have more stuff I can use. We'll see. Okay. Other than that,
sharp as ever.
yeah, everybody more or less organized.
Life is simple, and so is Minsk.
Cool.
Never a dull
Right.
moment.
We did do both short rest. I am gonna do a long rest as well to recover everything and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna have all of these taken out, but we need to return to Ravengard.
Never wanted
Now,
these.
this exit, where is gonna take me? Double iron doors. Wait, where did I end up? Oh, here? Oh, okay. Because yeah, down here it was towards the trials. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm gonna have to take the exit back.
And
There's a skeleton here. I'm curious. I doubt he has anything of interest. Just a bone. Yeah, we're gonna have to exit the same way we came in, because I have a feeling Wormrock's prison is, or Wormrock or general, is hostile. And I don't wanna end up activating something regarding Gortash, because I still assume he's in here. Yeah, defeat Gortash, confront Lord Gortash, and all that. So yeah, just fingers crossed nothing got screwed. Why are you not showing me? Yeah, there we go. Now you're showing me the red arrow. And to be honest, I mean, I can teleport direct. I mean, now I can teleport directly. I couldn't because it was hostile area. So I actually had, yeah, this way. So I do have side paths if I wanna engage with Gortash. One thing I'm curious though. First things first, I'm curious, why is Lady Freyda Oberon dead here? What's the point? And are there more? Just trying to see if maybe around here, but I doubt it. I think she might be the only one. And I wonder why. At this point, I'm not quite... I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, why that happened. Oh, and I need to jump here. Right, never mind. Also, I said we're gonna try to go for the Save the Gondians, Avenge the Iron Hands. So maybe... Baldur's Gate was in the north. Temple of Baal. Was it? I think Grey Harbor Docks, right? Yeah, okay, this is the closest. I am gonna move farther away, like on the main street. Maybe I should have picked the Baldur's Gate actually. Because again, if I'm gonna do a long rest, I don't wanna be nearby. Hopefully nothing got activated. I don't want to have any fail state. So here we should be fine. I'm just gonna go normal to camp first, and then we're gonna do the long rest. Right, Raven Guard. Got a bit of a bad news.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Yeah, we kinda had a battle with Ansur.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I failed, Father. The worm is fallen.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the Great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm. You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke. I look the part of a fiend.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
I mean, I think I'm gonna go with number 4, but for a moment I thought the conversation had a glitch because he repeated the same thing twice. But then afterwards, when Will said, like, wait, I don't understand, then I saw, like, oh, it's actually... he meant to say that. Yeah, there were a bit of differences how he said it. Okay, yeah. From his point of view, yeah, we defeated Ansur. So you have greater power. So, you know, a look on the bright side kind of thing. So what do I have here? You're a hero, not an aristocrat. The blade is a champion. Duke Will Ravengard is not. Become a Grand Duke. Imagine the power you'll wield. And here's the thing. Have actually Mizora as well to consider. And it seems that if I tell him or choose number 2 or 3, I get become a Grand Duke. And I kinda give Mizora what she wants. And she can start spinning around and all that. Especially now that we kinda saved Will's father. So definitely she's gonna find a way in the contract clauses and all that. You know, clause X, paragraph 250,000, whatever, and all that. So it's either 1, and that way Mizora has what? Just 1 man, not just a normal hero, so to speak, and not somebody that has a lot of power. Or I say number 4 and let him decide, and you know, basically his choice. So I think I'm gonna go with number 4. Yeah, I trust you, Will. Follow your heart, wherever it leads.
Will? I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates. There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail, the Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
That I did not expect. I was expecting for him to be like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll just be Blade of Frontiers and all that. Interesting. Ooh, now I wonder if Mizora has something to say. Okay, where's the quest? If I can find it. I'm just curious what it says there. Yeah, there it is. With his father's blessing, Will announced himself the Blade of Avernus. He is devoted to protecting the Sword Coast from infernal threats by hunting devils both within the hells and without. Okay, anything else?
The devil's stench lingers, but Will is yet a champion of the people. I had hoped he'd join me on the council, but he is his own man. I couldn't be prouder.
Well, also, by the way, Baldur is still with us. He is the mind flayer that protects our minds from the Absolute.
Gods, can it be? The man who raised the city's walls became an Illithid.
You both know you owe your lives to me. I am not fallen. I am risen.
We must make this a secret we carry beyond the grave. No name is more sacred to the city than Balduran's. Not even mine. When people think his name or see his likeness, they must imagine a hero, not a horror.
How misguided you are.
I mean, I partly agree with you, but we're still a bit off from the end, so let's see.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The 4 pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sure. Sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties. Just the once.
Yeah. Okay, what are your plans as the Blade once the Brain is defeated?
I scout both the Hells and the Coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Will takes a sharp breath. He's keeping something from you.
Oh? There's more to your plans then. You're letting on, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I will be hunting Mizora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the Hells and tear the horns right off her damned head.
I mean, Mizora is just around the corner, so that makes it more funny. But yeah, are you sure you're ready? Once we deal with the Brain, Mizora will take your powers. I'm just thinking he might be going in over his head with this. I'm gonna try to persuade him. Let it go, Will. There are better ways to help the people of the Sword Coast. Like, you know, try to be there to just screw with our plans or something. It's a 15. Okay, we rolled quite high.
Part of me wants to argue, to insist that I'd be killing Mizora for the good of the coast, but I can't. Not when I know I'm killing her out of revenge.
Exactly.
You're right. I won't target Mizora. But should she cross my path in Avernus, I'll cut her to ribbons before she can so much as groan Zariel's name.
See? Exactly.
Sure.
Anything else we can talk about? I'm assuming it's the same with the illicit.
Let's talk.
Okay, Harsin.
Will intends to take the fights to the very Hells themselves? I can think of no one more capable.
Okay, seems everybody would have something to say.
A blade of Avernus. I suppose hell is just another frontier.
Just like space, huh?
Yes.
The final frontier.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
I need a moment
Ins?
for the two of us.
A noble chant, is it not? Hail Will, Blade of Avernus! Well, yes, Boo, the horseless chariots of Avernus are impressive too. But that would be no kind of name, would it?
Indeed. Bo is always right. Okay.
Hail!
Why did Will disapprove of
Sharp as
what?
ever.
Huh? That was weird and random.
I have a lot on my mind.
Will, are you okay?
Well,
Let's talk.
Is it because I convinced you not to go after Mizora just out of revenge, or what? I'm gonna leave Mizora for last. Volo, I
Whatever
don't have
happens next, be sure
also your
that I
trader,
will
so
document it all as accurately as possible.
I'll just sell the things I'm not gonna use. The same with the scroll of sleep, because it's like up to 24 hit points, and a lot of these guys are have a lot of hit points, so it's not gonna be useful. Detect thoughts, haste. The rest is, well, actually I could get some disintegrate if need be. You do have lockpicks. I'm gonna get those, and I'm gonna get the scrolls of disintegrate. I can't even remember what I had in here. I think it was the scrolls and books that I decided to sell, and I think that's
I'd
it.
love to, thanks.
Ah, it's the
Let's move.
pouch.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all.
And speaking of pouches, and okay, now I have all the companions showing. Not sure why I didn't have them last time.
Dance?
So actually, I'm gonna
sharp,
give the items to myself because I'm right here. And hold up, what does Lae'zel have? Yeah, she still has this one. I think this is the best for her because when we wielded by Githyanki, there's additional psychic damage, and as far as I've seen and know, psychic is kind of something really hard to find protection. So even if I don't do too much damage with slashing, at least some psychic damage is gonna be done. Also, initiative rolls. How much damage would be with this one? 416? This is 1023. No, 1123. Compared to 1023, yeah. It's all good. That means this and this. And I could potentially do this off screen as well, but I'm here. Oh, and actually she had something I could sell. Anybody else has something that I want to sell? More or less this is fine. Actually, this one, can't remember which one had the discs. That one, that's the hands. Damn. This is the random stuff. Okay. Yep, here is the ones. Am I encumbered? Really? Damn.
Sure that I will document it all.
Yeah, it's 8.1. Wait, so yeah, makes sense. Alright, Lae'zel.
Will shall force all devil kind to tremble before him. The hells have much to fear.
I mean, I'm surprised he made that choice.
Is some...
Astarion?
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already.
We'll see.
Yes.
Gale?
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Will threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a cambion, whetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them.
Yeah, hopefully.
How can I help?
Yes, the hells is nothing we trifle with. And isn't like Avernus just a first layer of hell? Because it did mention all the 7 hells and whatnot, and usually the lore goes that there's like 7 layers of hell, and as further down you go, it's much more worse. So he might be a problem for Avernus, the first layer, but goes to the second layer and that's it.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the hells.
I mean, also a quick kiss with Karlach, because why not?
Go on. Always.
Aw.
Thank you.
Right, back to adventuring. Hey, Mizora, do you have anything to comment on this?
The Blade of Avernus. How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be?
Oh. Well, the Elder Brain. Clearly, I'm not gonna say lead him to the hells and whatnot.
Yes. To kill the Absolute, to free the infected, to end the illithid grand design. Could there be a more heroic journey? But what about the next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid.
Yeah,
Well,
I haven't forgotten.
Perhaps I might pay a visit once he's settled. Offer some advice. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will. Ah, the thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out.
I mean, this conversation did happen around the corner, so you should have an idea, Mizora. Really?
Ready and waiting.
Okay. That's about it. Let's do a long rest and see if something happens. And then I'll have to see which team I'm gonna take in the Steelwatch Foundry. Is there any potential conversation happening?
Hail!
No, they're still here. Minsk.
What is it, my friend?
Just a quick roundabout.
I was...
Yes?
No. At least...
Oakfather preserve you.
Looks like Wheel's exclamation
Let's
mark is gone.
Ready and wait.
I doubt Wheaters has something to say about this.
Dost thou require...
Nah, he doesn't care.
Is...
He just give you money, I'll resurrect your bodies, and that's it.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't think anybody has something to say.
How can I help?
Need something?
Okay, let's go to bed. Camp supplies. Anything that doesn't take a lot, but I can clear some of the stuff out here. That's a 4, that can go. Okay, I need a 5. For a moment it showed the weapon I was wearing. Something happening? No. Cool. Okay. Oh, scratch. I'm assuming we have something for me.
The dog is unable to speak through the
What you
small
got there?
bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw...
And some pets, because why not? Okay, but Joel, I'm not gonna say no. Anybody have something to say?
What is it, my friend?
I don't think so. We'll
Let's
make the
talk.
decision. Okay. Save the Guardians, avenge the Iron Hands. And then I still have... Well, Wizard of Waterdeep Guild, this I'm assuming is gonna be related when I'm getting close to the end game. Because the brain has the crown on it. So it's yeah. Deal with the devil. Avenge the Iron Hand, save the Gondians. So this is gonna be the next two because it's in the same area. And then I think maybe go for Starian's quest and leave the find the Diabolisk last. And then all that's left is Kallax, confront Lord Gortash, which is gonna be the same with the Netherstone. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the route. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. I'm gonna keep this one short, because if I continue with the Gondians and whatnot, I might end up a way longer episode than I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna think of screen the team I wanna take for the Steelwatch Foundry, and then I'm gonna go there. So for now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys.
Whatever happens next, be sure.
Get this I got. Yep, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.